Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? Hello and welcome back to the Nostalgia Stream. Possibly the last one of the year. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure yet. As usual, you know what's coming. Can everybody hear and see me okay? I do not trust streaming. I definitely do not trust streaming in this Airbnb with this really shoddy Polish internet. So let me know that you can see me and hear me okay. Before we get into it, let's get the playlist going. We got the usual background music today, but I have added a few festive extras courtesy of Epidemic Sound. Let's get this going. Oh, that's saucy. That's real nice. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for the heads up in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. Thank you for being here. Hey Sarah, hey Gabe, hey Cartoon Carton, Art Victoria, Coop Animates, Spam Can, hell yeah, Harvey of course, John Master of course. Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing okay. So, as you guys know, I've been doing this series, the Nostalgia Stream, for a while now. This is what, episode 11? And we also did the PBFB marathon and we also did the sketch marathon. Basically, I've been going through over a decade of hard drives. I have them here. I have some of them here. One of them died on me the other day. Outrageous. One of the ones I bought recently. Just died. Just ruined my day. But yeah, we've been going through the contents of these hard drives, and the kind of ultimate goal is that I'm trying to make a feature-length edit of PBFB, which is going to take a long time, but I need to do all this kind of legwork in the meantime. The other thing that has started to happen... Oh, hey, hang on. Oh, we're getting a little duplication on the music here. Hang on a second. We're just going to turn that off. There we go. Apologies. Yeah, the other thing that has happened is that I have undertaken to re-upload, remaster, recut all my favorite sketches from over the years and consolidate them all on this my current main channel, all looking their best, all looking like swish with new thumbnails, new editing, new title cards, and all in a big playlist for everybody to enjoy. So we've been working our way through that, and we've got into this kind of nice little rhythm that I've been enjoying, where we stream on Wednesday and then we upload a sketch on Thursday. And that's going to continue the next couple of weeks. Then I'm going to take a break for Christmas, and then we're going to get back to it in January, and we're going to keep going until they're all uploaded and they're all looking their finest. It's been really, really fun. And I had this idea a few weeks ago, and I've been very excited to do it. One of the videos, of course, that we have to get back up on YouTube is the Christmas Baby. It's a classic. It's the festive season, and it's the ultimate festive Christmas song, the ultimate Yuletide cheer. The story, of course, that you know already of the Christmas Baby and how he was vanquished by a mysterious, genius, handsome, sexy guy. That's going to be going back up on my channel. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to take this opportunity, right? You can see here in my little Photoshop window. I've screenshotted all of the illustrations. Let's, heavy quotes on illustrations, right? I made Christmas Baby, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago it was uploaded. And for some reason, we wanted to cut away. I wanted something in the edit to cut away to, so that it wasn't just like me on screen and Jenny and Alicia doing the music. And so last minute, literally just on my own in my room, I drew these terrible illustrations of the story like it was a kid's book or something, right? And like it was deliberately bad, sure, and it's got a, you know, it has a certain charm. That's fine. I'm happy with that. If you like the way that the Christmas baby looks, that's fine. But today, what we're gonna start doing, what I am attempting to do, is update all of these illustrations in Photoshop. New brushes, nice and clean, nice and HD, and the other bonus, the added bonus here, is that I would like to get a little bit of movement going, right? This is something that the original doesn't have, right? It's literally just a flat image that I, you know, churned out and put into Final Cut. What I would like to do is recreate these illustrations and then also add, like, create layers that I can move. So like this one, for instance, the Christmas baby will be his own little group, and he can like just gently, just 5% tween and expand and get bigger, you know, or like the stars and stuff around him can just like move a little independently. Just create a little bit of that like parallax goodness, right? The same with like the birds, you know, they can just be moving a little bit, or like the zap can not be there at the beginning and then can appear. You know, that we're talking basic shit. We're talking real basic stuff here, okay? And I know a lot of you people in the chat are animators, so I'm not going to patronize you. But I thought it was a chance not only to update the look, but also to get a little bit of movement going. So we're going to do something a little bit different, which is an art stream. I'm going to plug in. I'm going to try and talk to you, and I'm going to try and check in the chat and stuff as we go. And answer questions and whatever else. But we're not going to be doing the usual hard drive thing today. We are going to be drawing because I wanna be creative. Damn it. Okay, so I got my tablet here. John's suggesting that we upload the original. So what I'll do is, if there's people who want the original, I'll make it available for my patrons. I can do that. I've been sharing old files all through the year with my patron and my Discord. But I want this to be like the definitive version, and the only one that is like on YouTube. So, and I'm the boss. I make the rules. Who makes the rules? I make the rules. So, that's the plan. Look at this. Look at this crap. We can't have this. Look at this. It's like a bunch of scribbles. This is the first illustration in the video, and it's literally like a bunch of scribbles of like gray and black, and I've done a blob with a ringed planet and an arrow that says distant space, right? We can, like, I understand that people are fond of some of these videos. I'm very fond of these videos, but art can be improved. Art is a fluid thing that can be improved. So let's improve it, shall we? We're gonna get this screenshot here. I'm gonna bring it all the way down. This is the simplest one because there's literally only 2 elements in the original. So let's get our brush. Let's get a brush going. I don't know what I was doing when I was last in Photoshop. That is too small. Let's see. Oh god, the way I've got it set up as well, I've got no easy access to my Command Z because I'm streaming and I'm using the onboard camera, so my keyboard's further away than I would like. So this is gonna be a little frustrating maybe at times. What do we got? Okay. We're on hard round, pressure. I mean, it's a good start, but let's get into the behavior. I like, with this kind of thing, I really like setting a minimum diameter. I don't like it trailing all the way off, you know, all the way to like nothing like that. I'm not a huge fan. So I'm gonna set us like a minimum diameter of maybe 20 to 30% like this. That's nice. That's nice. What do we think? I quite like that. Yeah, I did pronounce Z correctly. I mean, I'm British. We're supposed to say Z. I always just thought that Z is more elegant. I like it, you know? It's a fun sound. And it also makes the nursery rhyme, right? A, B, C, element B, blah, 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 X, Y, Z, right? It doesn't rhyme if you say Z. This is nice. We don't need 30 though. Let's get, what's 20? 20 is looking nice, maybe 15. 15, yeah, that's good, that's good. Great. I think that's fine, you know. We're gonna have like outlines and then we're gonna color, right? I want it to be a little bit tidier, right? So, oh, this leaning over onto the keyboard is gonna get real annoying. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's, I want to get this circle looking pretty good, so I'm gonna smooth the fuck out of it. Like that. See, that's already nicer. I've drawn one line and it's already nicer. Something like that. And then we're gonna get a little... something like that. I don't know whether I want to join everything up or whether I want it to still... I think it should still be a little bit loose, you know? It's kind of nice. Something like that. Get some color in as well. My color picker's in the wrong place. My color picker's on my other monitor. Streaming sucks, man. Don't stream. Yeah, that's nice. Gotta take my smoothing off though. Something like that, you know, just so there's like a little bit more color, you know? There's a little bit more, like, it's a little bit more deliberate. That's all I want, you know? We're not radically changing, you know, we're keeping to the faith of the piece, right? It's like restoration work in a museum, you know? I'm just doing a little bit of, I'm mixing the inks and you know, I'm using materials that would have been only available at the time, you know, historically accurate. Photoshop. For some reason my eraser is not. Yeah. Strange. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. Hey, yeah, welcome. Hey, join in, man. Photoshop. Go nuts. Let's everybody just start drawing. Let's get like a nice red for this planet, whatever this planet is. We need a name for this planet. Yeah, look at that. Getting the smooth Christmassy jazz in. How's everybody doing? Is everybody excited for Christmas? I am. It feels like it snuck up. Usually I'm like really prepared for it, but the way this year has gone, I've ended up doing a lot of traveling just right at the end of the year. And then I'm going straight from where I am now to basically straight back to my parents for Christmas. So I have to like order all of my Christmas presents for them. I have to get delivered to their house, and then I'm gonna have to like take them upstairs and a little bit and hide and wrap them all when I arrive. Oh, it's good to see other people are not. I mean, I'm usually the really over prepared one because I love Christmas. You wouldn't necessarily tell it from, you know. It's an odd one because I'm an atheist and I notoriously not very sentimental, but over the years I've really grown to love the Christmas period and that kind of like Christmas New Year time as a really good it's just a, you know, it might as well, you could do it at any point in the year, but it's nice that everybody's doing it at the same time and just having a bit of a moment to reflect on the year and spend time with loved ones and eat good food. I'm all about it. Now, this planet's looking really good, I think. You know, let's take it's looking really nice. Something's gone wrong with my color here. Am I not fully... Oh, I'm on 91 opacity, that's why. That's fucking why. Okay, let's fix that. But maybe we do want to, you know, maybe we do want to do a little bit of, just a tiny bit of like imperfection in the color, you know, that could be nice. What if I just kind of get a little messy with it here and just add in some other, just brush in a little extra color. Like this, you know, we could just kind of build up a little bit of depth underneath the... Ooh, we could give them some land masses. What about that? What if we just like... What if we did a little like alien land, alien little continents, right? Like this. What do you think? Or is that too much? Maybe not completely, you know, fluorescent purple. What do we think of this? How are we feeling about it? Sarah says my mum's Jewish and my dad's Christian. And I'm more with you being, so it's a fun mishmash. That sounds fun. I mean, all those Abrahamic religions share all the same stuff anyway, right? It's just of different degrees and different shiny things out on the table, right? So they're all pretty compatible. I just finished John Barton's A History of the Bible on audiobook. It is dry. It's real dry. You only want to do it if you're like me, are a kind of glutton for punishment and love studying the Bible, even though you shouldn't. You don't need to. Ooh, that's nice. A little bit of like that. Give it a little bit of shiny. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, nope, not that though. Let's bring this opacity down and get some texture in. That's a bit green, that yellow. That is not a fun, not an orangey yellow. We don't like green yellows in this house. We like orangey yellows. I'm moving on now that I've finished the John Barton one. I'm going to take a little bit of a break because it is heavy. And then I'm going to read God, a Biography, I think it's called. I forget. It's not over the other side of the room. I can't remember the author's name. But a bit like how Zealot tries to disentangle like the kind of literary Jesus from the real Jesus, the historical Jesus. This book kind of has a kind of playfully attempts to define the God of the Old Testament as like a character, like what motivates him, what's he about, what does he care about, what does he not care about, why is he always changing his mind. Should we add in like the underside of this, you know? I feel like that's missing. That's not quite right. Shoop, like that. That's what it should be. Shoop. And it makes that sound. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I'm liking that. It feels a little bit empty, doesn't it? It feels just like a little bit. I will probably make the background black, I don't know. Or maybe I'll keep it white. I think I'll still do the kind of the like papery texture. But yeah, I think we need a bit more on this screen. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat here. John says ethnically mixed, but household was Christian all the way. Bible's super interesting. Yeah, I mean it is. And it's the most, whether we like it or not, most influential thing. Besides the Christmas baby, it's the most influential text on Western culture, on all the global culture, basically, that there has ever been. So it's good to know about it. I particularly enjoy reading about it, but I'm always studying it from the point of view of like that I don't subscribe to the fact that any of it's magical. So it's like a historical study for me. It's the history and the anthropology and the politics of it all. Let's do like a little star. Let's like add another planet or a star or something. Let's sketch something out. What do we say? Let's get down to like a 5 and we'll sketch in blue and we'll go, you know, sketch layer. Yeah, that's fine. Let's have something like in the foreground maybe. How about that? No, I don't want to get too deep down to politics, down into the politics and the religion and stuff in this stream. We want to keep it friendly and not have any big philosophical arguments this close to Christmas. Nope, that's bad. That's a bad shape, and I knew it. Yeah, let's do like a little quarter of something here, yeah. like a little continent, like a little archipelago maybe. Like this, and there could be like a shoreline, little coastal kind of formations. Yeah, we like this, right? This is good. Yeah. Oh, people are messaging me on my phone. I'm gonna put that on Do Not Disturb. I'm occupied. I'm busy making art. Yeah, that's nice. And then let's also, you know, what if we did like a distant star here and then like maybe a closer star here. We could fill this in. We could actually give it like a shape. Like, you know, something like that. We can fill this out. And then I think that's good. And then we'll put the text. We'll do the text in the middle. It'll still say like arrow distant space. You know, the arrow can be like whoop, shoop, 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 shoop. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong, and it felt wrong. Gotta hate arrows, man. Feel so inadequate with people like John in the chat who are actual like professional animators and drawers of things. Distant space. It starts out there. In distant space. Oop. Where's my brush gone? Where's me brush gone? Me brush? My brush? It's not. What? Hang about. I've broken my Photoshop. What's going on? What am I missing? What am I missing, guys? My brush isn't doing anything. Opacity 35, flow, smoothing. What? What? I made a little mark there. Maybe my pen's broken. This would be a very inopportune time for my fucking Huey on to break. Deselect. Good shout. Good shout. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. It was I had something selected. You're totally right. That would never happen normally, but when you are streaming, it's like overload. You're paying attention to too many things. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Fucking hell. Embarrassing. Scoo. Yeah, that'll do. It's a bit funky. It's a little bit funky, that arrow. That's better, I think. Maybe make the stalk of it a little less chunky. But it's still like that curve in it. That's nice. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, Harvey! Thank you for the super chat. You want me to draw Milo? Okay, from memory. Hang on. Milo's a penguin, right? I thought I'm so out of touch. I thought Milo was like your little thing, but it's a character from something, right? That I've never watched. He's a penguin, so that's his head. I feel like I've already gone wrong. He's got the kind of the cute eye, bulging eye. That's good. There he is. There he is. There's his duck bill. As a duck. I don't think I'm there he is, and he's got he's waving, and he's got his little penguin. We need to extend this. Oh, he's only got... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? That's it. That's it, right? That's Milo. That's it. I mean, that would come together. You know, you just need to clean up. You just need to clean up the easy. It's easy peasy. If we just get a little, you know, we get a thicker brush going, all will be forgiven. Do the eyes first. Oh, I need my opacity back. There we go. I fucked him up a little bit there on the eye. But I think considering this has cost you $1.99, it's pretty good quality. Soup. Get his big head in there. And then we're gonna change. I've given him different feet. I've changed this. I've decided to give him a different style of foot. There he is, yeah. Everyone's favorite. Get the white in there. Give him yellow feet. And or like an off black for the body. Oops. Oops. riveting stuff. I'm actually really enjoying this. There we go. Merry Christmas. I made you a Milo. I'm gonna put him in his little. I'm gonna put him in a little prison folder in this Photoshop file. Milo prison. There we go. And if you remind me later, maybe I'll export it for you. Boop. He's gone. Congratulations, Merry Christmas. Where were we? $15 black. Let's get to it. Let's get a new layer going for these other details. I'm also gonna save because I always forget to save, and it would just be my fucking luck that this crashes midstream and I lose everything that I'm doing. Shoop. Yeah. Little kidney bean, little island there. I love it. Whoop. There we go. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. What are we thinking? What do we like about this little planet? It could be any color we want. But should we go for a kind of greeny blue? Like a human Earth, you know? Close-ish. What do we think? Let's go like a lavender. That's kind of nice. What do we think? I don't want it to be too much for the well, the thing, so Harvey has suggested that we make the land blue and the sea green, but I think with a picture that is this abstracted, you could argue that you can't tell the difference. Anyway. I'm just gonna do a little rough color job, and we're gonna move on. Scoop. Like this. That was fun, actually, doing a little request drawing. So if anybody else feels like throwing a super chat my way and has a request, I will oblige. Thank you, Harvey. That's fun. Where's that sketch? Oh, there it is. It's got the stars on it, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get a nice light greeny going. Darker green, yeah, that's nice. But we'll add some, we'll throw in some other, you know, hues. As well. We'll blend in some other colors to make it feel a little bit special. So the thing is that we've already now spent more time on this one first panel than I would have spent on all of the sketches in the original Christmas Baby. That's what we're talking about here. It's like just taking this chance 10 years later to just, you know, do a not the best job, just 10%, 20% of a better job. It's nice. I'm enjoying this, like, revisiting my old work and just finding these little ways to improve it. Speaking of, I actually don't have a rerun scheduled for tomorrow. I need to find one. What would everybody like to see? Last week's was Lost 5SFs, and before that we did How to Burn Money, and we did the one with the two with Michael Rousselet and Kelsey from 5SF. So I think we could go Bomb in My Penis if we want to stay on the 5SF train. Or we could delve a little bit deeper back into the catalog. What do you guys think? What would you like to see? Any requests? Because I'm not committed, as you might have noticed, I'm not committed to doing them perfectly in order. I'm kind of curating as I go. Look at Jack Howard, 10 hours. I mean, we could. I don't think it's particularly useful for my brand. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for dinner. After this, I don't mind telling you guys, after this, I'm going to be a complete rat bastard and order myself a ton of KFC. And I'm going to pay some poor guy on Uber Eats to traipse through the snow and bring it to me. I am so hyped for my chicken. You have no idea. That was very satisfying, just what I just did there. Oh, Wallet's a deep cut. Wallet's a much more recent one that didn't, you know, I don't think it did as well. Actually, maybe not even on my list for reruns, but it's nice to see some love for it in the chat. Let's just get a little wild with the, we're gonna get a little bit wild with some color variation here. Just a little. You know. Yeah, just a little bit of, yeah. Split the difference as well. That's nice. This needs a bit more blending, I think. We're gonna blend that a bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, get a little bit of darker water maybe going around the land masses. That could be nice. Like that. That's nice. Just blend it in a little bit, and then I think we're almost done with this frame. And it only took us, what, the first half hour or so? That's nice. We're only going to stream for about 2 hours, partly because I'm hungry, and partly because I don't trust this internet. And I would rather end a stream on my own terms than get cut off. But I think in that time we can maybe do 2 or 3 of these panels, and then maybe we'll do a follow-up one, or I can share my progress on with you in other ways on Discord or whatever. That's nice. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. What do we think, guys? How are we feeling about it? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to do the arrow, and then I'm going to move on, because I think that you get the idea, and we'll move on to something. We'll move on to something new. Yeah. Oops. My opacity. And we're gonna get a little bit more smoothing going. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Okay. I'm aware that I spent a decent amount of my early YouTube career pretending to be a television artist in Haya Madroya. Now actually drawing whilst on camera, I find it quite difficult to maintain a conversation at the same time. I should be narrating this whole time. You know, I should be talking about happy little accidents and, you know, what you want to do is you want to get your brush and just beat the devil out of it. I can be better than that. We're not striving for perfection here, but we are striving for better than that. A little gentle curve outward. Not too much, not too little. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. And we'll make it like a color like this or something. Something like that. Or maybe a slightly more grey blue. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Christmas time is a time to chill, a time to collect your thoughts, to sit by a fire or a video on YouTube of a fire, and think about what you've achieved, what you've experienced in the year, and what you'd like to achieve and experience in the year to come. And I think that's pretty special. It's also a good, as good a time as any to reflect on the vanquishing of the Christmas baby, and how he died so that we could live. Not in a sacrifice, not in a kind of a selfless Jesus way, but because he would have killed us if he was allowed to storm on through our solar system. So we have a lot to be thankful for in this festive season. My sketch layers, there we go. This is looking pretty good, I think. We'll come back and I'll do the stars off camera, I think. You know, we don't need to see all the gubbins. And I'll probably play with the layout a little bit here. I feel like the arrow might need to be changed. You know, when we get the text in, something like that. But we've got elements. We've got all the elements that we need. Biggest achievement was getting Tom to threaten my life on Twitter. Good, good. You deserve it. I'm grateful for you, Harvey. I appreciate you as a viewer. But you definitely deserved it, whatever you did. Okay, guys. The Christmas baby's spaceship. I actually really like the design. I actually very much enjoy this design. I don't want to tinker with it too much. I'm just going to make it a bit more, I don't know, consistent and like give it that je ne sais quoi, you know? I think that starts actually with making it a little bit bigger. We're gonna just get all up in there. Yeah. I asked what he thought about people selling his bobbleheads for hundreds, but he thought I was selling them. Oh, okay. Well, I'm on Tom's side still. Okay, what do we got here? I'm not gonna bother with the sketch layer because I think I more or less know what I want to do here. It's not rocket science. Okay. Is my smoothing on? I want a bit more smoothing for this. Going in raw. I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna start from down here, I think. I was thinking about going to MegaCon with Skate or Dice this January, but as it has fallen, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there because I think I'm gonna be in the America. You know, the America. that country. So I may not, I don't think, I was thinking that maybe I could do it and then I could immediately fly like 1 or 2 days afterwards, but that is a daunting prospect. So I might just bun it off and go to the next one with Skate or Dice and like hold fire a little bit. I'm also not really prepared with, I would need to rush some like printed materials and signage and stuff that I don't think I have time for now to get in time. So I think I will not be there. Except in spirit. Ah, fuck. Yeah. That's the angle. There it is. I think his spaceship looks like candy corn. As a British person, I didn't really grow up with candy corn, but I think I accidentally made his spaceship look like a piece of candy corn. Is candy corn particularly festive, or is it kind of all year round kind of a sweet? Americans in the chat. It may be easier for me to get to the MegaCon in Florida. Because I might still be in Virginia at that point, which is closer to Florida than England. Something like that. I've kind of fucked that up, but you see what I'm going for is a kind of like not like that. Like that, like an Amogus, you know? Like one of those cheeky little Amogus guys, right? That's kind of what I'm going for. I do want to get him a bit more centered though. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Something like that. 3 little knobbly lumps. What do we say? And then I think we're gonna keep, I don't know about the feet here. a bit of a little landing pucks like that. What do we think? Doesn't seem quite right. Maybe like, nah, just little like X's like that. Maybe one of them's messed up. Like that. I think that's good. I think that's good enough, right? Usually saved for Halloween, apparently. Hey, Shuto, welcome. Welcome to the chat. We're on slide 2. I'm just going to show you the first one. First panel's looking like that now. I'm going to add some stars and stuff, but I decided that we'd spent enough time on it. We're going to move on. And we're just taking the original, you know, which looks like that. We're just improving it just a little bit, you know? Like throwing it through a little AI filter and saying, improve by 20%. Nothing drastic, nothing that is kind of counter to the spirit, as it were, of the original. Just, oof, that's bad. Ooh, I mean, how do you do perspective on something that doesn't have perspective? Maybe a little kink in the walkway like that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it. Yeah. That's pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean 10 or 15% better than the original. Let's go ahead and color this little spaceship here. This little spaceship doodad. I'm not naming any of my layers. I'm not doing anything fancy. This is really bad Photoshop etiquette. Don't copy. Don't be like me, kids. But for the sake of time, I'm not being precious about all the organizational stuff. Ooh. Oh. Yes, I would like you to save. Yes, thank you. Ooh. What's that? I like that. Maybe a little more, a little bright. A little brighter. I'm gonna get rid of the original layer for a second. Yeah. Just breathing a bit of new life. And like, did I need to do it? Did any of this need to be done? No, but I'm the king of unnecessary shit. If I only did things that needed to be done, I wouldn't have a career. So but I enjoy it. Doing something like this, being able to listen to some music. The only kind of sad thing about this arrangement, I mean, we can do it. We could do like a Spotify streaming party or something, but having to listen to library music from Epidemic Sound, even really good library music, which it is, I think I would rather be listening to like Father John Misty or Wolfpack or something kind of wintry. Maybe like a soundtrack. What's on people's rotations at the moment? What are you guys listening to? I am low-key, not even low-key, high-key addicted to Laufey's album Bewitched. I keep trying to listen. It's one of those that it's just burrowed down into my brain, and I keep trying to listen to other stuff, and I just want to listen to that album again. And I think I just need to write it out. This is going to be the album that I listen to all through Christmas and New Year, and just get it out of my system. It's just really good. It's really like sugary sweet, and it's like snowfall in New York and love and ballads and heartbreak, and it's just I'm just fully into it at the moment. What do we think about that little like pink little? That's nice, isn't it? You get the little highlights. One too many there, I think. That's nice. And then we need, what's the original? The original's like an orange, isn't it? Orange and red, classic color combination. What if we did like what if we got like a complementary? What if we went a bit like purpley, bluey, you know? Bit of a festive thing. Like that? Or do we need the orange? What do you think? I'm not actually not completely against the orange. Well, that's fucked. That's fucking ugly. There's a right time and a place for every color. Plunderphonics. I have not heard of them. They sound cool. Autoheart's new EP, The Heartbreaker. Very good. Just got down with Peter Gabriel's new album, I.O. Ooh, yeah. My dad has been jamming to that. I need to check it out. Good old Gabs. I saw him in concert a few years ago with my parents, and he is one of only two live musical artists who have made me cry. Him and Amanda Palmer. He was very good. Yeah, we're gonna keep the orange. It's disgusting. But, you know, the Christmas baby is a beast. He's an evil entity. And maybe he picked his color palette deliberately. Who knows, you know? In his infinite cruelty, he decided that his spaceship, the last thing anybody sees before their annihilation, would be a sickly combination of orange and red. Wow. That is just hideous. Just hideous. That's great. I know that there are more efficient ways to fill blocks of color like that, but I find it really therapeutic to do it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna get just a little bit of variation in here. Let me get a little bit of, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. that's nice. That's good. We don't need a huge amount of variation on the spaceship, I don't think. Gonna fill in this window panel though, and maybe do a little bit of a, like a little streak to make it look like it's glass. That's not quite right. There we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. Oh, festive elevator music. Here we go. Wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish. Oh no, it's the verse. Oh, that's good. No, it's not. How about that? Like a curve? That's very Among Us. That's now become quite Among Us-y. What's everybody, what does everybody want for Christmas? Within reason, I'll get it for you. As long as it's more videos from Bing, your favorite YouTuber. So I think that's the only thing I can afford. Yeah, just a little subtle little bits of variation here is nice. And then when it's added on top of a little bit of like paper texture, this is gonna look really nice, I think. Well, not nice, but you know what I mean. More videos from Bing, your favorite YouTuber. Thank you, shit Sarah. I can oblige on that one. I got plenty. Hard drives full of them. Only failing on me every few weeks. There we go. That's good enough, I think. That is a tasty looking spaceship. That's a really good looking, that's a hot looking fucking candy corn ass Amogus spaceship that we've created, gang. Thank you for your participation in all of this. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the baby now. We're gonna get the Christmas baby in his stack of presents. I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger. Because the framing on some of this stuff was so bad. It's a lovely ship. It really is a very good... I'm very happy with that. 15, back to 15 black, all the way up on opacity. Let's go, let's get it. No sketch layer. Going in raw. Let's do it. Now, at this juncture, I need to make a decision about the way that we're going to stylize, like, the face and the head and stuff. Like, are we just literally doing the same thing with, like, very basic, you know? Or are we going to maybe take this opportunity to put in just like just zoom out a little bit and give him a little bit more detail, you know? I think whatever I do, I need a thinner... I think we're going to have to introduce a second thickness of brush because I'm not going to be able to achieve much with this. This 15 is too thick. How about 10? man, Neon, you got a big important meeting? Government grant money to distribute, and I'm hoping I'll say computer words and that'll count for emerging technologies and I'll get it. Hey, well, good luck. I hope you do. I hope you get it. And if you don't get it, remember, fuck them. And it's their fault, and the world owes you. And you owe the world nothing. Like, we could do a bit more. We could get a little bit more, like, expressive with the Christmas baby. Still being, like, hand-drawn and simplified, but, like, we could... I like the kind of keeping this, like, primitivist, crude kind of childlike thing, but we could do something like this, you know, where he's got a little bit more character, maybe. Like that. Ooh, that's nice. I like that ear shape. Ooh. No. Like that, maybe? Yeah. That's kind of fun. Getting a bit like Art Deco in this, you know, getting a little bit funky. Getting a little funky with this here Christmas Baby remaster. I'm gonna give him some more exciting hair. That's fun. What do we think of that, gang? It's still, you know, super crude, but like in line with the original. I'm not going to be able to replicate that hair. You can forget about me doing that hair again off the cuff. It took me years to get Captain Baculin the same every time. And that's Captain Baculin. That's like 4 lines. I like his silly egg-shaped body and his little diaper. I think that should stay. Like that, maybe. Slightly bigger foot. Nope, 3rd time's the charm. That's good. Something like that. Keep the limbs really simple, you know. I'm not falling for it, Harvey. I see what you're trying to do. And it's not going to work. Fool me once. Shame on Harvey Poo. Fool me twice. Shame on Chrissy Poo. I I'm on the correct layer. In fact, I'm making a new one. And even if I was, doesn't matter because it's already better than the original. And that's the bar by which we're judging this. Hey Els, thank you for the super chat. What's your favorite Christmas song and why is it Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney? Okay. So I will grant you that is actually a really good Christmas song. Like if you're going to go by specifically like, you know, Christmas songs released at Christmas, about Christmas, borderline novelty in you know, of the genre of Christmas song as we know it, as we understand it. That is probably the best. Like, I think I agree with you. It's one of the only ones that I would ever want to willingly listen to. And it definitely gets stuck in my head at this time of year. And I haven't heard it yet because I'm in Poland. And they do like Paul McCartney here, but I guess I haven't been to the mall. Maybe I'll hear it in the mall if I go to the mall. But I don't think I've heard any Christmas songs out in the wild this week. Yeah, that is probably the best. I've been thinking a lot about this, honestly, because I'm trying to put together another CITM before the end of the year, and I'm trying to do a playlist of the kind of thing that I like listening to at Christmas. And it's not really Christmas songs, but there is a particular vibe, texture, whatever you want to say, however you want to call it, to the kind of thing that that I would put on a Christmas playlist that I play like when I'm at home for Christmas, for the holidays, and see my family and stuff, right? And it's like winter in New York. It's piano, it's loungy, it's mostly instrumental, it's kind of soundtracks. So like, you know, Bill Evans skating in the park or whatever it's called, you know, the thing that started it all, or I Love NYE from Badly Drawn Boy from the Bad Boy soundtrack, and like Woody Goss Trio, you know, the wintry, the piano covers album that Woody Goss put out of Wolfpack songs, but stripped down to like loungy jazz covers. And if you love Wolfpack and you don't know about that album, go listen to it. You're welcome. It's called A Very Wolfy Christmas, and it is on Spotify. It's under Woody Goss. That kind of thing, right? Snow sledding, flourishy little pianos. And that's one of the reasons that this Laufey album is stuck in my head, because it's like that to a T, right? Bewitched by Laufey is the epitome of this that I'm trying to articulate, that is like Christmas music to me. So yeah, Wolfy Christmas, Bewitched, certain Bill Evans tracks, certain like Joel Lasaridas tracks, I'm pronouncing his name wrong, a little bit of jazz but not too complicated, and usually not with vocals, and a little bit of like pop, and a little bit of, you know, maybe throwing a bit of Kate Bush, throwing a bit of, you know, Peter Gabriel, who we mentioned already, for a bit of texture. But yeah, it's a tough one, and I've got like half a playlist for this CITM, and I've been working on it this on and off this week, trying to think in the back of my mind like what fits this weird criteria that I have for Christmas playlist in my mind, and it's tough. But yeah, great question. And I can't play it on stream, but I am going to listen to that Paul McCartney song after I get off here. I'm going to order my chicken, and then I'm going to sit in the dark waiting for my chicken, listening to Paul McCartney's Christmas song. That's a picture that you can imagine wherever you guys are. You know that, we all from time to time like, what's so-and-so doing? What's so-and-so YouTuber doing? What's the so-and-so from my favorite movie doing? What are they doing right now? This is going to be one of those rare occasions where you can ask that question about me and you know 100% that I'm sitting in this Airbnb in the dark, in my underwear, waiting for my KFC delivery, listening to Paul McCartney. That for a fact. I'm gonna make these presents a bit prettier. What do you say? I've started a new layer, so we're not gonna interfere with the baby himself. But I also like this vibe of like maybe not entirely touching the lines, like that. Someone needs to write a fanfic of that. But it won't be fanfic. It'll be fan non-fiction. It'll be biography. It'll just be it's like the shortest chapter in my unauthorized biography. That time that I went on a creative retreat to the coldest place I could find and sat in the dark waiting for chicken. I promise I do live quite a glamorous life sometimes. Not that I have anything to prove to you, but my life is pretty great and I love it. Happy thank you more, please. Getting those little, I'm doing such light touches that I'm getting that like Photoshop glitch where the pen feedback doesn't quite work. And you get those like stray little lines. I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to measure twice, cut once, Fucking hell, but I keep doing, that keeps happening. I don't think it really comes across in the original, but I always imagine that these look like presents, but they are in fact like weapons. They're like alien bombs or whatever. I don't think that really I think a lot of stuff doesn't really come across in my old videos, and that's why they're my old videos, but... I'm gonna make this one funky. I'm gonna make this top one a little funky. We're gonna put a little mustard on it. No. Nice little dot there. Nice little, just a little tasteful little boop. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. What do we think? Hey, look at him go in full HD as everybody has always needed and wanted and demanded. I think his eyes should be filled in though. I think he should have black eyes. A doll's eyes. A doll's dead, soulless eyes. for the destroyer of worlds, Christmas baby. Like Milo. There we go. That's good. How are we feeling about that? That's looking good. What do you think? We got some input on the Christmas music conversation. Growing up, I always thought that PM's song was so tacky. Now as an adult, the plastic fakeness is wrapped around for me, and it's a vibe. Yeah, no, but it's also like, it's well written, and not all of them are, right? A lot of like chart Christmas music that does the rounds this time of year is also badly written. But the thing is that that's like a fairly mature McCartney writing a really good song. So it's got like really nice intervals and cadences, and you know, it's got a thing to it that's like actually really well done. There's also Christmas is Awesome by Jamie Lenman, which is a somewhat novelty single that he did where he released a heavy metal song about Christmas and Christmas presents, and it has a little kids choir in it, but it's like death metal. It's good. I like it. I think it's on their We Should Have Gone to University like miscellany compilation, which I think means that it's on Spotify, which means you should probably be able to listen to it. No, sorry, not Jamie Lemon. It was released as under Ruben when they were still a band. My bad. Now, how are we gonna color this demon baby? How are we gonna color him? Going. In the original, he is, as you can see, he's kind of red with green pants. I think that is pretty good. What is this that's come on? This is one of the new ones I added to the playlist from Epidemic. That's nice. That's fun. And I think that he should have grey skin. What do you think? Like a corpse? You know? What do you think? This doesn't need to go out for another couple of weeks, so I am going to do a bit of a pass on, like, I'm going to go through it all again off camera and do like a quality assurance, you know, a QC pass. You know, I wouldn't want anything less than the golden standard of Chris Coolblog going out to air. What's that green? Ooh, that's nasty. That is nasty. How about that? That's better. This is actually fairly... Whatever this is that I've downloaded off Epidemic is actually pretty fucking good. I'm enjoying this. Don't know what my hair's doing today. Yeah. And then we're gonna go like slightly greenish grey. Just ever so slightly greenish grey for the skin. And I think that's really gonna do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's disgusting. Of course, I think I'm probably overthinking it, but does me doing this, particularly this decision, telegraph the joke too much? Or is it okay? Am I overthinking it? It doesn't matter. Nobody who doesn't know it is going to watch it anyway. But should I make him have like just white skin or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, the chat seems to think it's fine, so I'm gonna do it. I like it too, it looks pretty great. This is good. And then get like a dark color for the hair here. Like a faded brown. He is starting to look like Tord. I wasn't seeing it before. But I have kind of drawn like a little baby zombie Tord, haven't I? Fuck. Well, he is the sexiest character from Eddsworld. No one can deny. He's the one I think about when I'm drifting off to sleep and picturing my wedding day. And all the things that you do on your wedding night. Yeah. That's looking good. We're gonna get like a nice, we're just gonna fill in the shoes just for the sake of like having a solid object that doesn't have any transparency issues. We're gonna fill in the shoes here with a grey, with a dark grey. Because I want to be able to pop these out and have textures and stuff and not have to worry about any like issues. And we're gonna go a little sparkly with these. We're gonna go a little sparkly. We're gonna get some silly colors. We're gonna mix in some silly colors, guys, for the presents. Oh yeah. There's gonna be like a pinky present and a greeny present and a blue present. We might even add some like sparkly little extras. I might come back and adjust a couple of these colors. They're not entirely doing it for me, but it'll be a very easy fix to just come back and with a bit more of a deliberate color palette and just use the fill tool to fix them up a bit. For the time being, we're going to approximate in the interest of time and entertainment. I was very seriously contemplating maybe streaming something video gamey next year. And this has maybe made me reconsider that, because the amount that I'm able to talk when concentrating on something is dire. And I don't think it would be any better if it was like a stressful, like, you know, the thing I'm doing right now is a randomized Zelda run. And I think that you would get like 1 word a minute out of me. No, I could stream Fortnite all night because I would die after a minute and then I go to the menu and I can just talk over the menu. So you get quite a lot because I'm bad. But I don't know if that would be fun for you to watch. That's quite nice. Yeah. That's good. I think his skin is maybe a little dark. Let's brighten him up a little. We can also we can start mixing in maybe a little bit more. Ah! What did I just do? Whoops. I did something. But it's okay, I pressed Control Z. Yeah, let's lighten him up. Just a little here. Whoops. I'm going to give him slightly darker under the eyes here. Just a little bit there. Brilliant. Okay. This is looking good. I'm liking it. We're going to do a little bit of... I'm going to take a nice bright, just slight off-white. I'm going to go back down to like a 12 or a 10 even. I'm just going to do some little sparkly highlights here. You know, let's have fun with it. You've got to enjoy the process. Is something I've learned maybe a little too late in life. You really have to, or maybe I knew it and I forgot for a while. That's probably more accurate. You have to find joy in the process. Otherwise, you're never going to make something substantial. And even if it's silly, even if it's stupid, even if it's like drawing over your own 10-year-old drawings for a video that nobody cares about, that is, a joke song about Christmas, you've got to find the little parts of the process that you really enjoy and like inhabit that as deeply as you can. And that's what I'm doing right now. And we're gonna take this white and we're gonna do a little no. We're gonna take a white like fucking like that. And we're gonna do another one there. And another one there. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna get like a bright yellow. And we're gonna add that little detail that just, you know, didn't need to be there, but you wanted it there. Bam. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. Hey, I want to brighten up his hair just a tiny bit, and then we're going to move on. And we're going to try and do one more before I end the stream and get my chicken. Although it might... I think if I'm remembering the order correctly, the next one might be a really big, complicated one. Oh, this one's got lyrics. I thought I'd only downloaded instrumentals. But I guess somebody slipped in. I really hope this is still Epidemic. Yeah. It's called Ocean brackets Between Us by Chris Shorui. That's SHOROOI. Shorui. Shorui. Yeah, that'll do. We'll come back. I'll fix the hair. I'll fix the hair off screen, I think. But that's good. That's really nice. Look, before and after. We're seeing it come together, man. Hell yeah. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, no, it's the big one. It's the big one, guys. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this, but it is going to be the last one because we've already been going for almost 2 hours. So, and we're gonna make things just slightly easier for ourselves. Hang about. We are going to not draw the spaceship again. I think that you guys hopefully can understand and forgive me. There he is. We're going to do this the smart way. What are the layers that we need? Those, that. We don't need screenshot. Is it all that? It's all contained in 3 layers. So we're going to duplicate. And we're going to stick them in Christmas Baby 3. Bam. And then before I forget, we'll put all of this back the way it was. And save. Et voila. We're going to put this in a little folder so I don't forget, called ship. And we are going to get him approximately in the right place. Like that. Hell yeah. Okay. And we're just gonna quickly mask out the shading that I brought across. Apparently my bit rate is pretty low. Apologies. Is everybody still seeing and hearing me okay? I am doing this from like a Airbnb in the middle of Poland, and we've been going for 2 hours. It's been okay, but 2 hours is about the limit, I think, where I start getting a bit scared about it completely breaking down. So we're gonna try and do this quickly. That's nice. By the time we finish everything else, you'll never know. That's good, that's good, that's good, okay. We're gonna temporarily, actually we're not gonna hide it, we're just gonna lower the opacity. No, we are gonna hide it, it's too distracting. And we're gonna start creating some art. Windows fogged up a bit, but we can just about see you out there. That's a very poetic way to talk about bitrate. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go back to our 15 black. I'm gonna get back on the... We're gonna see if we can kind of speed this a little bit, because I am really worried about the internet connection. If I suddenly go, okay, I'm telling you guys in the chat now, if it completely collapses and cuts out on me, I'm not coming back. I'm not gonna like start another stream. It'll be an abrupt ending. And maybe I'll say something now so that then I can edit it in the VOD. I can be like, hey guys, thanks for coming. To my stream, which I ended of my own free will. I chose to end the stream right now. See you next time. See there, now I can take it and I can cut that. I can have that as the ending in the VOD when it crashes. Okay. This is a funky ass shot, and I think I know how I want to do it. We're going to take that out and we're going to get started. No. This pen pressure issue is happening a lot today. Whatever settings I've got enabled are really rough. Okay, so I've got a plan, right? I'm gonna do the outlines of the kind of central explosion, and then I want to put outlines on the rays as well, and do a bit of like a kind of unfinished line on those, like a comic kind of style, and then kind of probably mask a bit back out, erase it. We're gonna make multiple layers. we're going to kind of draw and erase and draw and erase, and then we'll get into the color as well. Nope, that looks bad. This is very Christmas soundtrack. Wow. I feel so inspired. I want to fall in love to this music, to these choirs, and these strings. Don't you guys want to fall in love? Don't you guys think about the future? Beautiful. There it is. There it is, coming together. Told you I had a plan. Yeah, that's good. Okay, new layer before I forget. We're gonna get these little rays as well. Like that. Now we're gonna start deviating, I think, because these were not drawn very well to begin with. So we're gonna try and get a consistent point of origin. Yeah. It's making me want to draw comics and stuff again. It's nice to remember that, like, you're not completely useless at something. I'm obviously not. I'm not even the best artist that's worked on Captain Baculum, but I know Photoshop and I enjoy working with it in this way. How are we feeling about these lines? What do we think of these lines, boys? What are we thinking? Yeah. Let's get those flames. Let's get the jets in. That's, I'll come back to that. It's just fine for now. Or is it? No. No, I'm not happy with it. I'm going to do it better. We're going to do it better. We're going to do it better. We can. We have the technology. No. The thing is, in the original, these like flames kind of curve around, and it's really, I'm trying, my brain that, and I don't want to do it. I want them to be straight. Yeah. That's fun, right? That's fun, right? I feel like that's fun. So then we're gonna need, they're my God rays. So they're gonna need a mask. Because we're gonna need to do a bit of like selective masking here on these lines. So this, which is under this is gonna go, the priority goes jet fuel, jet fire, God rays, explosion. So I need to kind of keep that in mind as I mask anything that's kind of should be hidden by the layer above. I think that's it for the rays. And then the explosion, so like here, I'm gonna mask that. There we go. And we're gonna mask there away. And we're just gonna do that for all of these shiny rays. We're gonna, that's under both. That's under the rocket fuel and we're just gonna get rid of that hole. There we go. And there. And there. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Oh. There it is. And then just to get rid of that. And we kind of just rinse and repeat and kind of use our best judgment. Hey, would you look at that? I'm talking through my process. I'm talking about my process. Look at me go, Ma. I can draw and talk at the same time. They said it couldn't be fucking done, but it can. By me. Fuck yeah. Get rid of this. There. Get rid of that. Kind of project that where that ray is going to be colored. And just the edge of that. And the edge of that. And I'm gonna start that one later, so I'm gonna leave that for now, but I might come back and mask it out. But I'm gonna take that away and that away. Actually, I'll just get rid of that entirely there. Okay, how's that looking? Is that all of the... That's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty comic booky, right? Yeah. That's fun. Like kind of a middle ground between the original and something better. Yeah. You know. Yeah, that's nice. And then it needs a bit of, I think it needs color, right? We're probably not going to do all of the color. I'm going to get the block. I'm going to block in what I think I want. And then I will probably because I think that this one in particular, there's like this one, and there's the like hero shot of Santa, mustache Santa, saving the day. There's like two that are really important, and I think this one kind of, I'm obliged to put another maybe whole hour into just the color, which I'm not going to subject you to. But we're going to block it out. We're going to block it out. We're going to get it kind of looking roughly right. And then I'm going to fine tune it later on. So let's start with like an orange. I want darker. Like that. That's nice. Yeah. So we're going to want like orange on the tips of this. I'm just going really rough because I can clean it. Oh, that's, I've accidentally, I guess I'm on web only. I'm limiting my color palette. So yeah. So that's like what that's going to look like. And then we need like a yellow. We need a warm, but yellowier yellow. Ideally not too green. How's that? That's it. I might turn web colors off for a second. How's that? No, that's nasty. How's that? That's better. I do like the warmer, you know, the red yellows rather than the green yellows, basically all the time. Because that, see, what it wants to take me to is too, at least on my screen, feels too green. Oh, maybe. No, that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to use that yellow. Will be all of this, more or less. And in there. And probably like a little ring of it around there. And then we're going to have like a kind of orange layers here as well inside the nucleus. But then we also need like a red. We need a rich vein of red. Yeah, something like that. At the center, maybe slightly less kind of rich. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. And then there wasn't really color information in the rest of this. It was just like black lines and then blue lines. So we're kind of free to kind of explore a little bit. Maybe like an auburn, muddy orange or something like that could be in there. And then we can kind of cascade, like we could just have different shades. It could get a bit more muted maybe. How do we feel about the peach? That's kind of fun, right? Peach. And then before you know it, you're back to the yellows again. And the oranges at the tips. Yeah. And I think there's room, you know, there were like little blue bits and highlights and stuff in the original. You know, I think that there is room for something like this, something kind of additional or kind of complementary. And like little bits of like gray and blue around it. And the only other kind of main kind of ingredient that we need is like a pale yellow for these streaks. And I might have it here. Like that. That's nice. I like that. I don't really know if these colors come through in the stream the same way that I'm seeing them, but I'm fairly happy with that choice there. What do you guys think? Realized I forgot to post to Instagram about this stream, but that's okay. We're almost over now. Oh yeah, and I'm all tangled up in my cables. Hell yeah. I think that's the beginnings of it. And I think I'm probably going to end it there. Oh wait, we need jet fuel. Hang on. We need the jet. We need like something like that. No. A dark red maybe. Maybe just an existing red. Like that. Something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna fine tune it. But that's the broad strokes. Literally. The broad strokes of the color for that one. So out of, I think I need to do 10 of these, and I think we've done 3 or 2.5 in this stream, which is great. That gives me an idea of like, you know, how much time it's going to take to remaster the whole video. Obviously some of them are more complicated than others. Up next for me will be the birds, which is a fun one, but it's also a simple one. And then Christmas Baby on his own, which will be pretty quick. So I think I can reasonably finish this by the time that I want to get it out, which is not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, just in time for Christmas, right? So that would be, what is that? Tomorrow's Thursday the 7th. Thursday the 21st, just before Christmas weekend. Look forward to Christmas Baby remastered, HD, re-release, retransfer, Criterion collection, Criterion edition of the Christmas Baby, 21st of December 2023. Mark in your calendars. Thank you very much for being here. Got another sketch rerun coming out tomorrow. And maybe at least one more stream before the end of the before Christmas, although it will probably be another restream from the PBFB marathon. So if that's something that you're interested in, something that you missed out on and that you'd like to catch up on, I'll probably be doing at least one more restream like that. And yeah, in case if I don't stream in person live and kicking again before the new year, thank you for being here, sincerely. I know there's not that many people in the chat right now, but there have been and there will be, and there's people that watch the VOD, and there's people that clip the streams, and people that chat in the Discord, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope that your Christmas season, your festive season, whatever you do and however you celebrate, is going to be really wonderful. And on that note, with this sexy jazz in the background, have a great night. Mwah.